Look out your window. The world appears normal. The markets open. The algorithms trade. The masses consume. But beneath the surface of this manufactured reality, the foundation is rotting. We are standing on the edge of the greatest financial paradigm shift in human history, and the architects of this system are quietly heading for the exits. They are selling. But the mainstream media is telling you to hold. Why? Because every exit requires a buyer. They need you to hold the bag. Welcome to the Hidden Secrets Archive. The things you are about to hear are not for the faint of heart. If you seek the forbidden knowledge they try to suppress, hit the subscribe button now. Lock in your access to truths you won't see anywhere else. Today, we expose the four massive sectors that are not just experiencing a downturn. They are mathematically programmed to go to zero. The collapse has already begun. The only question is, will you see it in time? If you sense the shift, type the word awake in the comments below right now. Let us see who is truly paying attention. Pause 3 seconds. Let us begin. Sector 1. The Ghost Towers. Commercial real estate. For decades, the skyline of every major city was a symbol of absolute power. Corporations signed 10-year leases. Trillions of dollars were bound in concrete and glass. But the towers are empty. The return to the office was an illusion, a narrative push to prevent panic. Trillions in commercial real estate loans are maturing right now. The interest rates have doubled. The property values have plummeted. The math no longer works. But here is the secret they are hiding from you. There are two conflicting theories whispering through the dark corridors of Wall Street. Theory 1 suggests this is merely a natural death, the evolution of remote work killing an outdated model. But Theory 2 is far more sinister. Some believe this is a controlled demolition, a deliberate starving of the commercial sector, so that the ultra-elite, the mega corporations with endless capital, can buy our cities for pennies on the dollar. Are they crashing the value of the land on purpose to rebuild a world where you own nothing? What do you think? Is it incompetence or design? The towers will fall to zero. But who holds the debt? That brings us to our second collapsing pillar. A sector so fragile, a mere whisper could shatter it. Sector 2. Legacy financial institutions. Regional banking. You walk into your bank. You see marble floors, smiling tellers, security guards. It projects strength, safety. But it is an elaborate stage play. Fractional reserve banking means your money isn't actually there. For every dollar you deposit, they lend out 10. It works flawlessly until the herd gets spooked. In the digital age, a bank run doesn't happen with lines out the door. It happens in seconds. A silent, digital hemorrhage. Before we unveil the true endgame of the banking collapse, make sure you ring the notification bell. The algorithm suppresses this channel. Turning on all notifications is your only lifeline to the truth. Now, look closely at the legacy banks. They are holding trillions in toxic commercial real estate debt. It is an anchor tied around their necks. And they are drowning. Have you noticed your bank quietly lowering your withdrawal limits? Or asking intrusive questions about your own cash? Comment below. Share your experiences. Again, we are faced with two opposing realities. Is the banking system failing because it is fundamentally flawed and outdated? Or is this a managed crisis? Many insiders whisper that the legacy banks must be destroyed to justify the true endgame. Central bank digital currencies. If they crash the old system to zero, you will beg for the new one. Even if it means absolute control over every penny you spend, the banks control your wealth. But who controls what you believe? This brings us to the third sector, the most dangerous machine ever built. Sector 3, the manipulation engine, legacy media, and Hollywood. For a century, a handful of corporations decided what you watched, what you feared, and what you believed. They were the gatekeepers of reality. But their empire is crumbling to dust. Cable subscriptions are in freefall. Box office numbers are apocalyptic. Trust is at an all-time low. The gatekeepers have lost the gates. If you have entirely stopped watching mainstream news, type the word illusion in the comments. Join the resistance. Legacy media relies on monolithic budgets and mass compliance. Both are vanishing, but do not celebrate their demise just yet. Consider the two theories of their collapse. The optimistic theory states that the internet democratized information. Truth won. The people rebelled against the programming. But the darker, unresolved theory is that legacy media isn't dying. It is merely being replaced by something vastly more efficient. Why rely on human anchors and expensive movies when artificial intelligence can generate personalized, algorithmic hypnosis? Are the old media dinosaurs being starved to zero so that hyper-addictive AI networks can plug directly into your dopamine receptors? The old manipulation engine is breaking down. The new one is being built while you sleep. But to control the future, they must also control the youth. Which leads us to the final, most devastating collapse. Sector 4. The indentured system. Legacy, higher education. It was the ultimate promise. Give us your money, take on our debt, and we will give you a ticket to the middle class. But the ticket was a trap. Trillions in unforgivable student loans. Entire generations enslaved to a system that produced degrees with absolutely zero market value. The illusion has finally broken. Enrollment is plummeting. Small colleges are quietly declaring bankruptcy. In 10 years, 50% of traditional universities will be ghost towns. Knowledge is free. Skills are digital. The ivy-covered walls are obsolete. But look at the two conflicting motives behind this collapse. Is higher education crashing because of the free market? Because technology rendered the physical campus useless? Or has the ruling class realized that an educated, debt-free middle class is a threat to their power? Did they deliberately push the cost of education so high that it would inevitably crash, leaving a permanent gap between the ultra-rich elite and a permanent underclass of uneducated workers? The institutions will burn. But who will own the ashes? Commercial real estate, regional banking, legacy media, traditional universities. 4 massive pillars of the modern world, all heading to zero. They are connected by a single, invisible thread. The mainstream narrative will tell you this is just a cycle, a bump in the road. But those who operate in the shadows know the truth. The system isn't breaking. It is being replaced. You are now part of the archive. You have the knowledge they desperately want to hide. If you haven't yet, subscribe and turn on notifications. Do not let the algorithm silence this frequency. We are your eyes in the dark. The collapse is imminent. But I leave you with this final, unresolved question. Which of these 4 sectors will be the very first to completely flatline? And who do you believe is truly pulling the strings behind the demolition? Tell me your theory in the comments below. Debate it. Question it. The archive is reading. Stay vigilant.